Hey party people, it is Holly, Nicole, George, the Twister sister, and we're back for another free balloon animal tutorial for Tutorial Tuesday, and we are starting our Valentine's themed balloons because I know it's only January and we just got past the other holidays, but the stores are already covered in Valentine's stuff. People are thinking about it, planning what gifts they want to buy their loved ones, and you want to be on their list of people to think about. So I was doing some marketing research on this year's Valentine's Day for 2019 just to see what's hot, and flamingos kept popping up. So I don't know if flamingos are really hot or not for Valentine's Day, but they are a pink animal, so it makes sense. And I haven't done a flamingo tutorial, so that's what we're going to do. Now I've changed up this flamingo design from what I normally do at a birthday party to make this something that would be awesome on a headband or a candy cup. That way you can market it on your Facebook marketplace and groups starting tomorrow. Get your pictures up and maybe you can earn a little additional revenue this year instead of waiting around to see if anyone's going to bring you flowers. So this version of my flamingo only takes 3 balloons. It comes together really fast, so it's perfect for just knocking out and selling a whole bunch of these. It's a ton of great, like a ton of different pink shades of balloons on the market. My favorite, one of my favorites, is neon pink. So I'm going to be using neon pink for the main part of the body. We're also going to do light pink for part of our flamingo. And then for the beak, you're going to want probably black. Sometimes people do their flamingos with a yellow beak, but you're probably going to want a black. And I'm switching it up a little bit, and I'm doing this cool new graphite color from Battalatex. So to start off, I've inflated my neon pink and I've left about a 3 to 4 inch tail. And then you're also going to want to grab whatever you're using for black or graphite. And I've just put a couple pumps of air in here. You're not going to use very much of it. And you can tie both balloons together right from the start. And then you can get a pair of scissors and just cut off those extra tails so that they don't show in our final finished design. Okay, now I like to start with the black, and we're going to start with the beak. So I'm going to squeeze my balloon while I'm folding it over a little bit to give it just a slight curve for the flamingo beak. Sorry, I keep wanting to say peacock. Maybe that'll be next. All right, and then we do about a 1 inch bubble. And we're going to bring the twist that we just made back into the beginning where both balloons meet to make a curved over bird beak. All right, and now we're going to do 2 bubbles. Squeeze out your balloon so it's a little bit softer, and you only want these bubbles to be about 1 inch, maybe 1.5 inches. Squeeze out your balloon, fold it over to make another one the same size. So we've got 2 bubbles there. All right, now we're done with the rest of this, but we're just going to let it hang out until we're ready to cut it off, which will be after this next step. Okay, we're going to work with our pink now, and you're going to make a bubble that's about a 1/2 inch or so bigger than your black bubbles here up top, your double bubbles. Okay, so you make that bubble, and then we're going to do a small round bubble and make that a pinch twist. And we're going to bring this back into the beak. So squeeze it out, fold it over, and twist together right here. All right, I'm just going to line it up so you can see where everything kind of should be now. So we've got the beak, these will be the eyes, and this is the bottom part of the head. All right, and I'm going to switch my pink balloon so it's coming up behind the beak but in front of the eyes. And we're just going to fold this back over the eyes like this. And that's going to make the head of our flamingo. And just twist it, wrap it into that pinch twist. Okay, so now you've got your flamingo head there. Beak, eyes, head. Your 2 double bubbles are on the bottom. Okay. Now, there is sometimes a worry that if you just cut off this balloon, then the beak doesn't really have anything to keep it straight. So we didn't put any ugly pinch twist or anything here. It's just nice and clean. But there is a worry that your beak could maybe spin around since there's nothing stuck to it holding it in place. So to prevent that, you can come out really far on your black balloon and cut off your tail so you have a nice long tail here. And what we can do is we can actually pull that through the beak, and then I like to go underneath the eye. Just take that uninflated tail underneath the eye, wrap it into that pinch twist in the back, and do the same thing going back up towards the front, underneath the eye, and you can even pull it through the beak again, and then I just tuck it underneath the head in between those two double bubbles. Okay, and if you don't want this black part to show, you can just kind of push it in towards the center there. And that uninflated balloon is really going to help keep the beak from twisting or turning on its own. So it should stay put pretty good. All right, so there is our flamingo head. Okay, so moving on to the neck, we've got a long kind of twisty neck. So we're going to do an S shape. So I'm just going to fold my balloon over right after that pinch twist. Give it a good squeeze and then fold it the opposite direction and then squeeze them both at the same time so you get a nice defined shape. Now then you've got to decide which way you want the neck to kind of go. I tend to prefer having it where the first bend is going away from the head and then the second one comes back in. Okay, but you can switch it and see what you think looks best on that. Okay, now we're down. I'm going to make a twist where I want the neck to end, and that's up to you how long you want your flamingo's neck to be, but we need enough balloon left to do 3 loops. Okay, so don't make it too long. All right, so I'm going to come down here. I'm going to do small loops, 2 small loops, just a little bit smaller than the size of my palm. Okay, 2 small loops down there, and the rest of this is going to be his tail. I know you're probably thinking, we don't have a body yet, how can he have a tail? Just bear with me, okay? So I don't want his tail to be this long, and I want the balloon to be soft so I can shape the tail. So I'm going to come out to the very end of my balloon and just make a little cut and let some air out until I have a little tail, enough uninflated balloon that I can hold on to and wrap into those 2 loops up here. Okay, and my balloon is a little bit soft, so I can make some shape to it when I'm ready. So I'm going to grab the very end of this uninflated bit, and I didn't even tie it off because that just wastes balloon. We don't need to tie it off. I'm just going to bring it down into those 2 loops and wrap it around them like a figure 8. Wrap around one, then wrap around the other. Do that a couple of times. Okay, now this little loop is secure, and I'm going to squeeze it while kind of pinching the end of it and pulling it up to kind of give it just a little bit of a curved shape like a bird tail. Okay, so that is a really quick 2 balloon flamingo with no legs. They don't need them anyway, right? Just kidding. We're going to finish this guy off with 1 more balloon. This is where the light pink balloon comes in. So you're going to take the nozzle of your light pink, and I've inflated this with about a 3-inch tail. And we're going to wrap that into the bottom of our sculpture here. So just anywhere, wrap it around those loops. Okay, so now we want the pink. We're going to make big loops with the light pink. These are going to be wings. And I know this sounds weird, but it looks really cool. So just bear with me here. We're going to make big loops on either side of our flamingo. So I'm going to twist this one. And the light pink is between your loops up here, and then the tail is in the back. So once we got 1 light pink loop, we're going to bring this over, get it on the other side of the tail, and do another light pink loop on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to line this all up for you so you can see. Kind of looks like a butterfly with the flamingo head. Give the wings some shape, and that is like finishes it off. So you're going to bend your wings so it's going up and then curving down, and squeeze it at the top. Make like a triangle sort of. Okay, the same thing on this side, and there you go. Now the tail, you want to make sure is flat. You don't want it to be like this. You want it to be horizontal. And then you've got the 2 little loops in front. And your neck, you can play with the head positioning. There we go. So that is the end of the twisting for this flamingo. Doesn't it look so pretty, especially from the front with just those wings? Okay, now this design, the reason I've done it like this is because it's meant to be on a headband or a candy cup. So if you look at the bottom of this, it's really a 6-petal flower, sort of. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then having the tail flat makes 5, 6. So there's 6 slots, and they're all filled up with this flamingo in different ways to kind of make the base sort of like a 6-petal flower. So we can take this rest of our balloon here and uninflate it. So you've got a tail. Grab yourself a headband. You guys know I prefer the bigger headbands. I've got a 1/2 inch here, 1 inch is my favorite, but I'm just working with what I've got. And then we're just going to attach our flamingo onto our headband. And you can get it to where the wings, the bottom of the wings, sit on the headband. That way the headband doesn't get sucked up into the balloon. And you guys, look at how cute this is. But wait, I'm not done actually. So this is awesome. I want to show you the candy cup because I have one made already. All right, this is what you guys need to be making and taking pictures of for your Facebook marketplace and groups to have some sales coming in of quick, easy things that you can make as deliverables so people can come pick up from you, or you can take them to them for an extra fee probably. Fill this with candy, take some really nice photos, and I've even attached these cute little Valentine's tags, which just adds a little something to really say, like, this is a Valentine's gift, this is a candygram, whatever you want to call it. Now you could also, if you don't like putting the tag there around the flamingo's neck, which I think is super cute, you can add a tag just onto the candy cup to kind of decorate that a little bit and make it look just extra special. Now my YouTube channel subscribers, you guys are getting a free PDF printable this week that you can print out these tags that I have just showed you. So there's 4 different tags with Valentine's themes on them, and they're all ready for you to just print out your printer. I would recommend printing on cardstock, or even like a thick photo paper would also be nice because it's shiny. And then just cut them out. I cut out mine with a pair of scissors. You don't need like anything fancy to cut them with. And punch some holes, attach a string, or you could be like me and attach a 160 because you don't have any string. But I actually like the 160 because you can stretch it to get it over the flamingo's head if you need to. And I actually ripped my little card there because I punched the hole too close to the edge. But you can kind of see, aren't these so cute? Okay, so YouTube channel members, check your members area because there's a PDF that you guys can download and print so you can make these super cute balloon candygrams today. Put them up on Facebook or Instagram, wherever your market is, and let people know that you are a fun option for Valentine's gift ideas. People are always looking for something new to get their loved ones for Valentine's Day because it seems like it's always chocolates and flowers and people want to try other things. So get your marketing together, get some pictures out there, and see if you guys can make some money this year. Now, if you guys want the freebies that my YouTube channel members get every month, they get different stuff. to go along with my videos or extra content or even some of my premium video tutorials for free just for being channel members, and you don't know how to get into that, there's a link in the description below that will give you all the information you need. It's only $4.99 a month, and then you'll be in and you'll have access to everything that my channel members are currently getting. All right, so that's it for this week's free balloon animal tutorial. Tutorial Tuesday is a wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please let me know what you think in the comments. If you liked it and you want to see more fun balloon and entertainer related content, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. I'll be putting out lots of new videos every week on all different types of topics in 2019. And as always, I love to see your Facebook pictures show up. Just hashtag Twister Sisters so I can see it, and I'll be looking forward to seeing lots of flamingos around Facebook this week, and I can't wait to hear if you guys have any success selling these as Valentine's Day giftgram or candygram gifts. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week for another Tutorial Tuesday. Bye!